Alrighty, welcome back. This is another episode of the Final Fantasy X playthrough with Godly Seafood. I think this is going to be episode 10. I just edited a bunch of different videos prior. I was planning on maybe splicing them some together, but I realized a lot of them ran too long. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into it. So I did a couple things, farmed for a couple hours, and ultimately ended up getting everybody fireproof on, some of their, shall we say, armor. That's going to come in handy in BEVELLE. And for Titus and Riku specifically, I ended up getting enough reagents or items, enough musk to create confuse-proof armor. So I got this one for Titus. Obviously, it's not the best. It would have been better if I had gotten sleep-proof, because then I could have done sleep-proof, confuse-proof, berserk-proof, and that would help me with a whole lot of things. Whereas this one, I'm probably going to put berserk-proof on it, because I'm not going to fight Evil Eye anytime soon. And then for Riku, just because I had technically a 4-slot thing, I was like, you know what? I'll go ahead and make this for her. And also, I ended up getting, what was it, like 99 musk as well. I think each one of them, the little blue eyes, blue floating eye monsters, they drop anywhere from 1 to 2 musk. I think 2 is the rare drop. I've gotten a rare drop twice from the same mob, so it is technically possible. However, most of the time it's going to be like 1, 2, 3, and then one of the 4 drops is then going to be a 2 times 2 drop or just a 1 drop. I've also gotten unlucky on some of them. And anyway, but here we are in home. It's all crashing down. One thing I forgot to mention last time is in one of these special rooms, over here or down here, there is a, what do you call it? There is an Albed primer that is locked behind there. But anyway, sadly, now the door is locked. We can't go back. That's why I saved. You cannot go back in this area. I noticed that a lot of the gear I was getting was like a bunch of Onyx bracers or Fire Ward stuff. I even started getting some like Lightning Strike and Distill Speed weapons, like both of those on the same one. Pretty interesting.
You're right.
But yeah, so I know, what was it? We're looking for Yuna, and we thought she might be here.
We weren't always like this.
And then we found out Yevon is attacking the Albed, because the Albed can't catch a break.
We were scattered to every corner of Spira.
Also, I doubt anybody will watch this the day after Halloween, but it is November 1st. It is one of the 3 national national discount candy days. So if you go to Walmart or any place like that, candy is typically going to be discounted. Even if it doesn't show it, just walk up to somebody by the register and say, hey, is your Halloween candy discounted right now? And they'll probably say yes, and you can check the prices versus what's listed versus, what comes up on their systems. Also, for anybody who doesn't know, the Spirit Halloween store, I'm just going to auto battle this because fuck it. Spirit Halloween store, November 1st, they seem to give a 25% discount, and November 2nd, which is their last day of operation, they end up giving a 50% discount on the items that they're selling. So check that out too. We're going to go back there tomorrow and hopefully get some pretty cool stuff.
Riku, what is the Summoner's Sanctum?
The Summoner's Sanctum is where we keep the summoners. We keep them safe there.
You kidnapped them.
I know it's against the teachings and all that.
I get why you did it, but...
Well, I sure don't get it, Waka. They might get hurt on their pilgrimage? So you kidnap them? I mean, if the summoners don't do their job, then who will beat Sin? You want to protect them, I know. But Guardians are there for that. If Guardians do their job well, summoners will be safe.
Right?
Right? Right?
Yeah, this is the turn of the story where you really find out what the pilgrimage is all about and what it really takes to defeat sin, or kind of the idea around it. Like Waka, Lulu, Kamari, Orin, Kamari, I think I already said him. Everybody here but Titus knows what's going to happen. And it's pretty interesting to see Waka's kind of change of tone. He was super upset with Riku, like after he found out she was in Al Bhed, but then here, when it comes to, you know, when it comes to the Al Bhed kidnapping the summoners and everything, he's like, I get why you guys did it. Like, he's not upset. He's not angry. He's, you know, he kind of understands. And that's pretty interesting compared to, oh yeah, here's a chest, compared to what Waka's reactions have been. Ooh, a level 4 sphere key. That's awesome. I want to say the earliest level 3 sphere key comes from like Chimera Brian or something like that. Got Kit Kat. Yeah, look at that. It's all torn up, busted, destroyed. And you see their Al Bhed laying on the floor dead. A ton of them over there.
She's not here. Hello again.
Look at that. I've never even noticed how many there were.
Wait there until we have performed the sending.
They died protecting us.
Yeah, it seems. Oh my god.
Much.
It
The least we can do is give them a proper sending.
it seems like Yevon and the Guado were hell bent on killing everybody and just getting Yuna. Like, apparently they said fuck the other summoners or something.
Sacrificed?
Ooh.
The Al Bhed said summoners were being sacrificed.
Yep.
That summoners shouldn't have to do a pilgrimage.
How does he know Al Bhed?
They trust guardians to protect the summoners. The Al Bhed had no right stopping their pilgrimage.
The pilgrimages have to stop. If they don't, and they get to Xanarkand, they might defeat Sin. Uni could... But then she... Uni will die, you know?
Boom.
You know, don't you? Summoner's journey to get the final Aeon.
Kind of puts everything into perspective
Yuna told
now.
You, didn't she?
Like, all the times that Yuna would, you know, everybody would stop and wait on Yuna. But then, you know, when Titus brought up an idea, you know, like at the Moonflow and waiting till night, they were like, no, we can't do that. We're on a bit of a time crunch.
Kill Uni too, you know?
Kind of makes sense on why Orin was willing to allow Yuna to go and do that whole deal with Seymour and figure that out. And maybe potentially marry him. You know, it's... Summoners give their lives to defeat Sin. And the main character was just completely out of the loop on that. And so were the, you know, us, the players,
Why
until...
were you hiding it? Why didn't I know?
Great story
We weren't hiding
right
it.
now.
It was just too hard to say.
Nuh-uh. Riku said it just fine. Rap tunes. They make great Final Fantasy content. Yeah, even now, he's thinking back to all the things he said to Yuna about what's going to happen after we defeat Sin.
Lulu! How could you? How could you?
And he's thinking, well, how could you guys let her
Like a
do
sister
this?
to you? I thought
But-
you were family. Why don't you do something, Waka?
Don't you think we tried to stop her? She follows her heart.
Yuna, she knew what she was doing
Yeah,
when she chose
like
to
they are
become a
basically
summoner.
her brothers and brother and
Face
sister.
Sin, yeah? Yuna knew.
And Yuna chose that path. They definitely didn't want her
Summoners
doing
shouldn't have
that.
to sacrifice
But then
themselves.
again, once Yuna made that decision
Can be happy, right?
and chose to pursue that path, they can't really... I don't know, I guess they really couldn't leave that up to anybody else to guard her, so that's why they came along, you know? And there's this fucking guy. The first time I saw this guy, I was like, wait, is that an enemy? Am I gonna have to fight him? And then they fucking summon Vala for it. I'm thinking, oh, this is an extra Aeon that I can get later on. And then it turns out, no, it's just some fiend that showed up.
Even if it means our lives.
Yeah, and what is it, Ifrit? Yeah, like I kind of assumed that Yeti thing was just kind of like right there. And he starts beating the shit out of an Aeon. If those were my skills, that's clearly been like 4 or 5 hits by now. Aeon would be dead.
We could. And all along, the whole time, I didn't know anything. But Yuna, she'd just smile.
Aw, comforting little bird. But seriously, go fight that Yeti thing. I don't want to have to do it. But yeah, it really kind of puts into perspective, fighting sin and dying is the whole thing around, Summoner's Pilgrimage.
Hey, what?
It's it's not particularly present. That's why summoners are given such high regard. It's because
You got pretty good.
they're risking their lives. Potentially, if they even succeed, they're going to die in the end. They know that. And then the people in Spira get 10 years of calm, because that's about how much time it takes for sin to reconstitute itself. And whatnot.
It's embarrassing to say this myself, but summoners and their guardians are kind of like Spira's ray of light. A lot of people in Spira depend on us.
Yeah, 10 years is enough for a generation to go from childhood to adulthood, or teenage years to adulthood.
I know it's
Yeah,
hard.
childhood to, mid-adolescence, and then mid-adolescence to adulthood.
I think.
Imagine what that was like if all you knew was just war, death, destruction because of this giant space whale with magic and shit, just killing everybody, and then there's 10 years of just peace and calm and quiet. People can sleep at night, aside from like the occasional fiend, maybe. Pretty interesting that specific aspect is something that the people of Spira clung onto and hooked onto whenever, Sin was finally defeated. Which, if I'm not mistaken, it was Lady Unalesca and Lord Zayon who had originally defeated Sin, obviously. And then, like 800 years later, was it the Crimson Blaze? No, it was. There have been a couple other summoners, but there are really only 4 that are named. And yeah, it's interesting. Oh yeah, that Yeti thing is like gone now. Anyway, enough talking about that crap. So this way is the exit. Where is? There should be an extra chest in here, I think. Yep, here it is. Boom, 10,000 gil. Let's go. Dude, I spent 360,000 gil. And I'm almost back to, because I had just about double that, and I'm almost back there. That's great. Excuse me, that's great. Spent so much time farming. I've got so much useful shit, though, and so much other shit to sell. Oh yeah, hey, check this out. This is an airship. If anybody remembers from the beginning of the game, surprise! That thing Riku and Brother and all of the other Albed scooped up out of the water. That's what we're in.
I said, where is she? Answer me, damn you!
How the fuck is he holding that dude?
What do you do when you find her, eh?
I didn't know anything about what a summoner is supposed to do. And I told her all those things without even knowing.
I wouldn't necessarily blame yourself on that one.
I've got to tell her I'm sorry.
Not good enough,
That's
bitch.
it? You're gonna tell her you're sorry. And then you just drag her to Zanarkand and make her fight Sheen, huh? You're all the same. Let the summoner die so we can live in peace.
Boom. And this is where another philosophical aspect comes into play. It's like,
Words.
I guess the philosophy of Yevon is, you know, we're going to exist, we're going to create this
Boy,
religion, and we're going to focus on, you know, keeping the peace in Spira, and also trying to
I'm gonna make you
lay out this pilgrimage or this plan to go and defeat sin, and that will bring about calms and that will bring about happiness throughout Spira, and that's the best we can do. The Al Bhed, on the other hand, at
So
least
you know where she is?
around here, they are thinking, hey, that's not good enough. You know,
using this airship.
there's got to be another way, and
Airship?
or we're at least going to try and stop that, because that's not fair. Especially since, you know, Sid, right here, Yuna is his niece. He is the brother to Yuna's mother. He's Yuna's uncle. Flight 1,000 years overdue. Yeah, this thing's been, this airship had been in the under the waves for a long time. Like, check that out. It's the big circle disc plate thingy. No fucking idea how it works, but it does. Also, I'm just saying, as soon as we kill Everett or whatever that red dragon is, if we had kept all of our weapons, we could just go blow up BEVELLE. It's a possibility. We could absolutely achieve that. Risk big, win big. Bad advice. Well, it really depends. I guess if you succeed, then it's good advice. If you don't succeed, bad advice. The Guardua, or whatever they're called. Look at that, they're flying after us. Next, we use that. Let's see what that is. Hymn of the Faith. Even though they don't follow the church or cult of Yevon, however you want to consider it, like, that hymn is still in some ways special to the Al Bhed, just as it is the regular inhabitants of Spira. And kind of in this situation, they're using that as a goodbye lullaby or something.
We're gonna blow up our home.
How?
With one of the forbidden machina.
I feel like he could have been a bit more stoic when delivering that line, but I don't know, it just kind of feels weird to me. How are you going to do that? Oh, we're going to blow up home. How are you going to do that? By using one of the forbidden machina. It's like, odd choice. Yeah, fuck all of those Guado. We basically fired a bunch of tactical nukes at their house. Let's hope all the Al Bhed got away, even though there's only like 30 Al Bhed in the game. Return to sand. Aw, look at brother crying.
Hey, look. Don't get so down. Boom! Like happy festival fireworks.
Yeah, inappropriate comment.
You can cram your happy festival, you big meanie.
Yeah, Walker was trying to cheer her up, but, I mean, they're probably not on positive speaking terms, not to mention, it is probably a bit insensitive. So I'm gonna go ahead and save here. Do I need to create an... nah. So far ahead, it really doesn't matter. I got everything I needed from there. So, let's talk to Lulu.
This is tough on all of us.
Isn't it? It seems like it's more tough on the Albed.
Why didn't I just shut my big mouth?
Because you're an idiot.
I'm okay. I'm fine. Really.
No, you're not. That was a traumatic experience. See what Father has to say.
Did you find out anything about Yuna?
I'm looking into it, okay? Don't worry, I'm using a sphere finder. If she's out there, we'll get her.
A Sphere Oscilla Finder.
Sphere Finder?
Oscillo.
It's an ancient machina. I don't know how it works either, so don't ask me, okay?
And you still use it?
I don't even rightly know how this rig flies, either. Because of the given taboo on Machina, we're running around in the dark here.
Yeah, it's a fair point.
Ain't in a rush, kiddos.
Like, they literally found this thing, did the best they could to fix it up, and they're just trying to fucking use it, dude. Since I got him here, I'm gonna sign up brother for 99 game. No. For 99 games. Yes, and we're gonna replace Jasu and Letty. Because now we can finally get Waka as well. Check it out. And he's free, so I don't have to spend any gold on him. Or any gil. And so it's Jasu, get rid of him. Boom! We've now got our Blitzball team, even though I'm probably only ever going to go for Waka's Celestial Weapon and none of the level 99 stats and shit.
Whether Yuna's safe or not, there's trouble brewing.
Yep, there do be trouble brewing. Let's see. I need to go here. Hey, look, it's Isaru and his company.
Owe our lives to the Albed. However, no matter how they beg, we cannot quit our pilgrimage.
I mean, if you say so.
Die?
I've known since I was a child. My will is set. If I do not do it, someone else must, you understand.
But why you?
Kimari never forget the Albed sacrifice.
Words of wisdom, Kimari. And then, is this person a Blitzball player? Yeah, but they're contracted, so it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure, like, in one of these rooms, there should be, like, an extra little Albed sphere. I don't really talk to these guys. Whatever they have to give me, if they even have something to give me, is not important. And boom, we've got Rin over here. Check it out.
Well, well. It appears you too have escaped harm.
Yes, I have.
You were on the ship too?
I came to home to pick up some goods and found myself here. Quite the escape.
Yeah. Glad to have a merchant on board.
Thankfully, my goods were spared. Please let me know if you need any of my wares.
Oh, dude, I'm about to sell you all the crap that I've got. What does he have? He has a bunch of lame stuff. So I'm gonna sell some stuff and be right back. 5,600 or 566,000 gil. We'll see where we get. Oh yeah, I was finished selling stuff, and I thought it would just end. But he's basically like, "Hey, thanks for anything you give us. Well, it's going to the restoration of the new home." And then he's like, "Oh, hey, yeah, let me talk to you on Albed. Oh, cool. This is a skill check. Boom. Enjoy having this. Ooh, underdog secrets.
Drigway.
What do underdog secrets do again? Hold on. Let me find it. It's not any of these. It's like double overdrive, isn't it? Yeah, double overdrive. Okay. So we don't really need that right now. But yeah, sold everything, got us to 61,000. I think I was at 610. I think I was at 566, so a little bit there. Let me move these guys up the skill tree. And let's go check out the rest of the ship, yeah? If I can. Where's the door? Mother and her child. Oh, hey, it's Donna.
Look, I'm really tired. Leave me.
Alright, fine, be a bitch.
If it's not an emergency, would you mind leaving?
Okay.
Wait. There's something I want to ask you.
Look, if it's not an emergency, can you please not bother me?
What would you think if I said I was giving up my pilgrimage?
I hate this fucking dialogue right here. If you say, sure, sounds good to me, it kind of, in my mind, it makes me think that I'm coming off as a condescending prick. If I say, who cares, I think, in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, well, who has the right to really judge you? Why should anybody care? Screw everybody else, do what you want to do. Apparently, if you say, who cares, the dialogue option is, you're a snarky prick, and you're just rude to her, so, gotta go with, sure, sounds good to me.
Unusual. Most people would never forgive a summoner who quit.
Why's that?
Behind my back, they would say I was abandoning my duty.
So, who cares?
Hey, see, he even says so, who
Do your own
cares?
thing, and let them say what they want.
Easy for you to say. But, you do have a point. Maybe Bartello and I should go someplace far away.
Yep. And what's behind this door? Oh, it's a bunch of random people. Any of you Blitzball players? Guess not. I don't know. Maybe the Albed Primer was in there. Come up here. There's nothing really to see, so let's just go back and see what the crew is up to. Actually, while I'm here,
May I help you?
let me buy some of your items. So get some Phoenix Downs, antidote for poison stuff, echo screen.
Thank you. Your patronage is very much appreciated.
Yep, and all proceeds will go to the restoration of home. Let me see. Items, sort, auto, equipment, auto. So yeah, as you can see, basically cut down the list quite a bit. Oh wow, I guess that's all of our free space. So, what is it? One thing I wanted to do is I wanted to customize something of Riku. She doesn't actually have poison and stone ward get up. So poison ward. So we've got like stone and darkness, poison, dark berserk, poison confused, but she doesn't have a poison and stone. So I'm gonna grab that real quick. Stone ward, because I'm not wasting my petrify grenades on that. Boom. And I'm actually going to equip everybody with stuff I believe they'll need. These initiative weapons are super good, by the way. Help out quite a bit. Yeah, he's got Stone Ward. Customize Kimari. So he can have stone and poison as well. Oh, I need to buy more soft.
Welcome.
Got any items? Buy soft.
Thank you.
Yeah, whatever. And so we got stone. Oh, I was needing poison ward. Me and my dumb self. So poison ward. That's fine. And then go buy more of all of that. It's like a constant back and forth.
Thank you.
Yeah, whatever. And so basically we're about to be fighting a boss that can turn us to stone and poison us. So poison and stone proof. Gonna be highly valuable. Let's see, poison, stone, poison, dark. Lulu, it doesn't really matter for Lulu. She's not gonna be doing anything. I actually got a couple of these slow touch weapons from those giant sandworms, which was pretty cool. I think I'm gonna put like Pierce on this, maybe, but I don't actually have a really good weapon for Waka. I wonder what I should go with. Maybe like poison touch and some other stuff, maybe, or slow touch. I don't actually know. I'm gonna go, at least for now, I'm gonna go with initiative. Let's see, Orin, he's got initiative, but then he's also got this debuff weapon, so that's what I might switch to. Titus, he's got this one, super great weapon. Just debuffs all around. And then I think I'm actually gonna go for Sonic Steel since we're about to fight a boss. Kamari, we got Pierce Initiative and, you know, some debuff stuff. It's actually looking quite well. Alright, so let's see. What are we up against? Was it this way?
After
Yep.
rescuing Yuna, then what? You want to keep her safe, correct? Would you seek to stop her pilgrimage?
Of course! If she continues this fool pilgrimage, she will die. Sure as if you killed her yourself. No harebrained law or teaching could send my little niece to her death. When I save her, I'll make her give up being a summoner quicker than a desert melts ice.
Even against her will?
Better than a dog's death. And I'll take down anyone who don't agree.
You are the captain.
Good. Then it's settled.
Yeah, awkward.
He called Yuna his, niece, right?
Yup, he sure did.
So that makes her Albed, right?
It does.
Don't say it. Yuna's Yuna, right?
That is also correct. Yeah, she's like half Albed, I think.
No matter what happens, Yuna won't give up her pilgrimage.
Yeah, I already know that part.
Yuni Achon Bem Kuneshka?
About Orin, what's Orin up to?
Let him say what he wants.
Not quite sure where the hostility comes with Orin and everybody.
We rescue Yuna. Let's show him what we got.
Alrighty, and I'm going to pause here for a second because I got something to do. Alrighty, and I'm back. I can't remember what I was doing. Hold up. Go ahead and save because pretty sure we're about to be in some trouble. Let's go talk to brother.
Vidran, verfolgt Yuna!
Oh, we found Yuna.
Effen Krufwi.
Yuna!
And she's getting married. Escorted by armed guards. That's very odd.
Where was that?
The palace of Saint Bevelle, heart of Yevon.
Huh. Saint Bevelle.
Gramps, let's move.
He would have had to have been somebody who existed way before. Way before Xanarkand and Bevelle waged war against each other. And, you know, pre-Sin times.
You got guts? God, Loin could do BEVELLE.
Yeah, it's like, you got guts, and soon enough they'll be spilled over the floor if you try and just bum rush Bevelle.
It'll take a while to get to BEVELLE. Meanwhile,
we prepare for battle.
And what should we do when preparing for battle?
they grabbed Yuna back in the Sanubia Desert. One of the Guado squads that attacked home found her.
Yep. What do you have to say?
What's Seymour doing alive? Didn't we take care of him in Macalania?
He is dead, as dead as Jiskel was. His attachment to this world kept him from the next.
Whoa, scary.
Yuna must be trying to send him.
Wonder if that'll work.
It won't.
Perhaps he won't expect it.
He should be expecting it. She was there to try and get him to convince him to turn himself in. She was there when he got killed.
I'm glad Yuna's okay and all, but what's with those fancy clothes?
It's called a wedding dress.
What?
The city of BEVELLE is built on the water. There may be underwater fighting.
Yep.
You or Riku should study your magic, just in case.
No, me and Riku should focus on physical attacks and pierce weapons, because that's all you need. So let me go ahead and save real quick. Again. Boom. And... oh no!
We're being attacked from within. Some of the Guado that attacked home must have snuck on board.
Interesting.
Awfully calm about it.
I am calm about most things.
Fiends, there's nothing to do but...
But destroy the ship and all go down together.
Huh?
Yeah, that's the saying, is blow it all up and
Restraint, Pops.
go down with the ship. The ship.
If you crash the ship, we can't go rescue Uni. Leave the fiends to us professionals.
Professionals, you've been with us for a grand total of like
Go.
1,
Thanks.
2, 3,
Riku, you've made some very
4,
good
5,
friends.
6 areas? Maybe
Good
7?
luck.
That dude is so weird and creepy. Anyway, let's go fight some fiends. Do we just run into them, or... what the hell's going on? What are you two looking at?
Now there's a rare sight.
Whoa, that's huge!
That's what she said. Actually, that's what she didn't say. Haha, you suck.
What is that?
The guardian worm, Evre.
Every.
Great sacred beast, protector of BEVELLE.
The red carpet has teeth.
Wait, that means we're close to BEVELLE.
Riku, you read me! We're gonna fight that thing! Get on deck and show him what you got! Go!
Yeah. And this is the boss that poisons and stones, or petrifies
High
people.
price.
So it's looking like for Every, you get, he's basically resistant to all magic. However, Holy does normal amounts. We don't have that. That's a white magic spell. He drops 1 to 3 slot weapons with 1 to 2 abilities. So we could get a Pierce Stone Touch weapon with an extra ability, or we can get a Stone Touch weapon with 2 abilities, or we can get Stone Ward armor with 2 additional slots. He also drops, looks like black magic spheres if we, you know, if we just happen to get lucky. But yeah, this dude's pretty easy. Let's see. Overdrives, set mode to Slayer. Yeah, we're all good. And then we're gonna go formation. Formation. We're actually gonna have Waka, Titus, and Orin in this fight. And save right here just in case we die, because I don't want to deal with any of that crap again. And we're off to the races, if I can ever get there.
Open the hatch. We fight.
Evray is truly mighty. Be well prepared.
Got any weapons? What does he have? Nothing that really interests me. I mean, the 5% damage is pretty good, but yeah, I don't really need that right now. I don't really need to sell him anything.
We gotta pay?
Yeah,
If we lose, you'll die too, buddy.
Waka's got the right idea.
In your victory.
It's like, we've got to pay just to save your ass? Hell no, rob his ass. Rabtoons. They make great Final Fantasy content. And everybody's good on overdrives, right? Yeah, perfect. Now we ride. Sort of. Check out this big old dude. How is he keeping up with us when he's not even flapping his wings? So there are a lot of ways to go about this fight. It's pretty interesting.
Keep our distance, boys, but we can't let her get too far away. Y'all have to tell me when to move.
Yeah, so typically you would have to kind of figure out, you know, who's going to, you know, who's going to fight, who's going to, you know, go back and forth, when are you going to do that? It can be a bit complicated.
Roger, I'll give the commands.
Not alone, you won't.
Yeah, so you now have two options to give commands, Titus and Riku. Maneuvering the airship, basically just trigger command, pull back, or, you know, whatever. So we're going to go White Magic, Haste, and Haste us all. And then we're just going to do this. And this should be game over unless he somehow has armor, which I don't believe that he does. He's got 32,000 health, and I've already done more than triple that, I believe. Easy. Super easy. I'll take like a stone touch weapon for Kimahri, but that's really all I need, or want. I don't even need it. Kimahri's pretty set for the moment. We're losing power. How? Did you guys not charge this thing? Fossil Kate Sith, that's fine. And then hey, we got the two black magic spheres. Perfect. And now, check this out. It's a fucking awesome cutscene. 4:38, so around 5:30, I gotta pause this. Yeah, BEVELLE, a giant city on the fucking water. Why? Like, Sin should be attacking this place non-stop. Wait a minute, wasn't Yuna just standing up here with Seymour? Wasn't Seymour just standing up there with Seymour? What the fuck is going on? That's funny. Yeah, check out that thing. It's a Machina. Check out all the guards. They're holding weapons. Not these losers with the weird hats, but any of the, like, the warrior monks. Oh, what's that? Oh, hey, it's Maester Kinoc. Check that out. And they're like, oh no, our defenses have been breached. Yeah, all of these warrior monks using guns, using ancient Yevon Machina. Like, if I'm not mistaken, BEVELLE was the entity or country or city who laid claim to using Machina more often than relying on summoners. Like, summoners used to have all of the power, and people couldn't really, fight against them until the invention of Machina and, weapon war-based Machina. And then it became this whole power struggle of, now people can fight back. It's cheaper to produce Machina. It's cheaper to, way easier to use Machina. Anybody can pick up a a Machina weapon and use it, or create a Machina if they want to. And whereas the summoners, you know, in Xanarkin's case, would just get killed off left and right to the point where they almost had no resources, and they inevitably ran out of summoners who could defend them. Just sort of the backstory behind this. It's pretty interesting. So, bro, if every single one of these guys opened fire, they'd be good. So, what we're going to do here, we're going to equip Waka with HP Stroll Fireproof. We're going to do Fireproof for her. She's good. Actually, I might use her. Fireproof. Fireproof HP Stroll. Fireproof. And we'll do Formation Riku, Kimari, and Lulu. We're going to do it with all of them. And then switch out, maybe. Actually, probably leave Riku behind and use Titus just because. Let me see here. Yeah, that should be it. What about equipment? Sonic Steel, that's fine. Riku's got initiative. She's got Death Touch. Yeah, it's fine. So let's run into it. And you can actually walk around these guys, I'm pretty sure, or some of them. We're going to do White Magic, Haste. We can only do this a certain number of times, so I'm not going to slow these guys. I'm basically just going to steal from them. So, steal, get potions. Yay, cool. Special, steal. And we're basically going to go down the line, constantly steal from them. Point where, you know, we get 4 steals from them, and then we're good. And then, yeah, they shoot us. Boom. 231. 224. Wow, Kimari's got better resistance than Titus does. And then check out this guy right here. I'm pretty sure this guy specifically, I know for a fact, drops... what are they called? Purify salts, and you need 30 purify salts to be able to enchant a piece of armor with no encounter. So you'll never, and once you equip that no encounter armor, you'll never run into fiends so long as you have it equipped. It comes in handy when you're trying to traverse places. So we've got 3 things from him. Boom. Let's see. Let's start stealing from him. 2 high potions. Is it just the high potions that they drop? I could have swore this guy drops ether. So we've only got 1 stolen from him. Nothing. Nothing. Should probably speed this up, actually. 2 high potions. Alright, and... basically gonna start stealing from this guy since we got 3 from all of them. That's second steal. Third steal. Okay, so there's the third steal. So now we're gonna go to this guy because I know for a fact he drops purifying salts. And I'm gonna slow it down real quick. It's because you can get a total of 4 steals from these guys, even though it takes forever. However, this is the early... okay, he's out. He's done. And I can actually leave him alive right now while I steal from these other guys. But this is the earliest you can hope to get Petrify Salts, which means it's the earliest that you can hope to get no encounter on something. I would like to at least get 1 Petrify Salt. There we go. Perfect. All right, so I know the green guys drop it and the red guys drop it. So start stealing from this guy since we only have 1 more steal from him. And boom, we'll just kill off that guy. You can leave this guy here just because it's okay. He's not going to cause any mischief. Oh, whoops. I completely forgot the reason I was... well, it's okay. It's fine. And then I gotta switch Titus back to steel. And now we wait to see what we get. Hopefully, we'll get another Petrify Salt. And it can be like a 2 for battle type thing. However, there are only a limited number of soldiers on this place right here. However, we can get, you know, more later on. Let's speed that up. Nothing. 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 Yeah, this is why okay, we got the last thing from him. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to start healing Lulu. She's good. Attack him. He's dead. And that's basically what I'm going to be doing for the next little while. So let me go ahead and pause. And you'll see me at the very end. Okay, so another thing just actually kind of came up. We got into a fight with 2 of these guys. There's a Machina right here, so I just kind of killed him. Get him out of the way. But check this out. Like, we cannot take any damage, so I'm not worrying like I was last time about, you know, taking damage. This is great. This is the whole reason I got Fireproof. Because when you go up against these guys, you just take out the Machina guy, and you just sit here, do this. I think that's like the 2nd or 3rd steal. So whenever I see something, I'll move on. And both of these guys, I know for a fact, drop Purify Salts. Or they have a chance to, at least. It may not necessarily be a guaranteed drop. I think it's like a rare drop. But typically, a 1 out of 4 chance in... Or, sorry, you have 4 chances to at least get 1. I don't know if I've ever gotten to... Alright, so we're going to say that's it for him for right now. And start stealing from this guy. As soon as we get a Purify Salt, he's... You know, they're basically dead. And we may not even get any, which is fine. We only need 30. It takes a while. Especially whenever we get to High Bridge. So that's 2. But yeah, this is... A lot of what's going to be happening in the late game is I'm just going to be stealing for stuff, stalling for time, looking to try and get immunities. Steal... I can get anything for the 3rd steal. Come on. Don't be stingy. Could have swore that was the 3rd steal. I don't think I've gotten it, or the 2nd steal. We should be on the 3rd steal for this guy. I guess it just takes a little while after you've done that. And typically I would be using Sloga and just AoE slowing them. However... I can only cast Haste Ga a certain number of times before I'm out of magic, and I don't want to use any like ether or anything like that. So that was the 3rd steal. We're going to go for a 4th steal, and that'll be our last chance to really get anything. But yeah, as you can see, we're not taking any damage. This is great. We've gotten to the point where the game just can't keep up. I personally know what's going to come next, just about. I think the only thing that's really going to suck is whenever I'm only got Yuna in the BEVELLE's sewers, but even then, you know, that goes away pretty fast. Let's see. Okay, so that was steal number 4, so I'm just going to mug this guy, just in case there's another steal opportunity. Then we're going to go for number 4 on this guy. I think he had one more option, or one more thing for us to potentially steal. The equation for stealing is pretty odd. It's like, after you steal the first time, it's typically a guarantee. Almost always a guarantee. And then after that, it might take 1 to like 4 rounds. And then after that, it might take like 8 to 10 rounds. And then after that, it's going to take like several rounds, or several you know, attempts at stealing before you get something. And now, since we're on the 3rd steal, I've seen it take up to like 30 to 50. However, that Purify Salt is definitely worth it, in my opinion. Like, imagine going through the Calm Lands the moment you get there and just bum rushing everything, like telling everything to get the fuck out of the way. I'm here for the end of the story, even though I spent... Okay, that was the last one. Even though I spent, 11 hours farming High Bridge like an idiot. And boom. You actually get a lot of XP. So we're going to be farming some of these guys later on. So what do we got here? So basically what's going to happen is going to haste all of us again. And we're going to start stealing from these guys right here. The moment I get a Purify Salt like that, skill, mug, he's dead. Oh my god, we got 2. Did you guys just see that? That's awesome. So special, steal, and we're going to focus on these guys because they can kill us. Oh, no. Special, steal. So, that was what? 2 things from him? Nothing yet. Going for the 3rd steal. And that's the 3rd steal, and then I'm just going to bum rush it all the way to the 4th steal. Just so that we can kill that guy and, move on to the next one. Yeah, this is great. We've got 3 Petrify Salts, I think it was. Maybe? I'll have to check. Just need the last steal. And the last one can take a while. Yeah, I've seen it to where within 10 rounds you get all 4, which is great. Alright, that was the last one. So special, move on to this guy, skill, mug. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that with Titus. Special, steal. We'll go Kamari, skill, mug, just because there's a chance we get a 5th one, maybe. I don't know for sure. So that was 3. 4, maybe, was it? Or maybe that was just 3. I don't know. I'll go a little while, and if nothing pops up, then obviously that was number 4, and we just got super lucky. It's kind of hard to keep track, which is why I'll probably be doing it. Like, I'll probably have this going where I'm just spamming. I think that was 4, so we'll go ahead and attack. Boom, he's dead. How many Purify Salts do we have? Items. Be at the very bottom. Purify Salts, we got 4. That's 4 out of 30. We are like slightly over 10% there, maybe. None of these guys fight us. And then, boom. So let me pause this and I'll get right back to you. Oh yeah, this is what I did with that first one. Just yeet. Goodbye. Alrighty, and we are back. Actually just got like 3 Petrify Salts from the last fight, as well as a couple more, so I'll have to see. I'm pretty sure I've got like 7 at this point. Maybe 10. Or close to. Yeah, we ran through everybody, now we're, at this point. Yeah, look at that. Maester Keonok with an Albed weapon, or a weapon, or mocking a weapon, just in general. Just gonna go ahead and let this play scene run out while I do something. Yeah, you would play at Marriage just for a chance to send me? Yeah, dude, she's suicidal. Just wait.
Stop! Do you not value your friends' lives? Your actions determine their fate. Protect them, or throw them away. The choice is yours.
Like, don't do it, Yuna. We've taken out so many people. We could kill all of these guys, and then she just gives up.
You are wise.
Alright, sorry about that. Such edgy tension.
Kill them.
And then he's like, yep, kill him. Like, hey, congratulations, Yuna. It was all for nothing. You didn't have to not try and send him.
I am sorry, but it is for Yevon.
Aren't those weapons forbidden by Yevon?
There are exceptions.
There are exceptions. More like there is hypocrisy.
No!
Yuna's like, you know what?
Throw down your weapons.
If you're gonna do that,
Let
then I'm
them
just
go.
gonna jump, dude.
Or else.
Yeah. Kinda not really got an option right now. He doesn't really have the choice to kill him, otherwise he risks losing Yuna.
Leave now, please.
You're coming with us.
Don't worry. Go.
This is foolish. If you fall, you'll die.
Seymour's such a smug bastard.
I can fly. Believe.
Believe, and then she jumps, does the Aeon thing, and then they run, I think. Or do they run first? No, they should have run. Dude, Yuna's so stupid. She just threw away her bargaining chip. Now there's nothing stopping them from killing all of them. But then they just rush over there to look. Oh, hey, it's Grand Maester Micah. And now they run.
Cover your eyes!
Flashbang! I love it how Seymour looks at it. It's like, he very audibly yells, "Cover your eyes." And then he just looks anyway. Like, that's so stupid.
An all-bed flash bomb!
Let me go! I'm gonna kill that Seymour.
Yuna said leave. We leave.
We'll join up with her later.
Breakthrough!
Break through. Dude, we already fought through. This whole scene was unnecessary.
BEVELLE Palace is temple.
Palace.
Yuna goes to one place only.
Yep.
The Chamber of the Faith!
There's Faith here. Faith. Bahamut.
It's too quiet.
Hey.
A trap?
A Machina.
Who cares? Yuna's waiting for us.
Huh?
What's a Machina doing in the temple?
It's there so Grand Maester Micah can get his slow ass out of the Chamber of the Faith, dude.
That's not what I need. The teachings. What about the teachings?
Hey,
Riku's just like, hey, don't look at me. I'm not the one who put this here. But yeah, you can actually run all the way down there. Or you can just come back and use the machine. And it'll go. Nyum. Pretty sure running would have been faster, actually.
Another Machina? Man.
So this is Yevon's true face.
Yeah,
They
Yevon
betray
is
their own
quite a
teachings.
hypocritical religion, just in the fact that they tell people don't use Machina, Machina is bad, sin was born from overusing Machina. And then it's just like, oh hey, we're gonna have all of these Machina in our temple. Go through here. Where's the save point? There it is. There should have been an Albed primer in that last room.
The entrance to the
The
trials.
entrance to the trials.
I wonder if Uni's really in there.
Let's go and see.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, this place should have been on high alert the moment the wedding was even taking place. Nobody should have been able to enter. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and save, and we're going to call that wraps.